Hello, dear students. Today we will go through Module 5, Our Word, Part 1. If you're ready, let's start the lesson together. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to learn 5 new words and phrases, identify the main idea through reading, and locate details to answer questions through reading. You will find this lesson on your student's book, pages 62 and 63, and on your workbook, pages 58 and 59. Now help me figure out what is behind the camera. Now let's have a look together what's behind the camera. Oh, he's a man. He's cooking. Probably he's a cook. What about this one? He's a man, and there is a taxi. Oh yes, a taxi driver. A beautiful building. Wow, it's probably a hotel. Wow, there are a horse, a farmhouse, grass, and trees. It is a farm. And what about this picture? Here, yes, probably he's a farmer. Excellent, my dear students. And now, let's listen and repeat.
Cook.
Very good. Cook. The cook works in a restaurant. Oh, who is he?
Farmer.
Excellent. A farmer. The farmer works in a farm. What's this?
Farm.
Yes, you're right. A farm. There is a horse in the farm. What about this picture?
Taxi driver.
Great job. He's a taxi driver. The taxi driver drives a taxi. And what's this?
Hotel.
Well done. A hotel. This hotel has got an amazing restaurant. Now let's move on to your workbook, page 54, and do activity number 1 together. Look at the pictures and complete by writing the letters in the boxes. So, let's do number 1 together. What's picture number 1? Very good. It's a hotel. So now, let's go to the boxes of number 1 and write the letters of hotel. Excellent. Now pause the video and do the rest by yourself. Are you ready to check your answers? Let's do it together. Number 2 is cook. Number 3, farmer. Number 4, taxi driver. Number 5, farm. Excellent, my dear students. You did a great job. And now, before we start reading, let's try to guess what the main idea of the text is. But wait! How can we know the main idea of a text without reading it? Let's see. You have to look at the pictures of the text. We have to read the title of the text. We also have to search for clue words and check the first sentence or the last sentence in the text. This is how we can guess the main idea. Now, let's guess an answer. What do you think the text is about? Don't forget what we've just talked about. Is it about different restaurants, different places, or different occupations? Very good. So now you will listen, then check your answer.
People at work. 1. This is Jane. She's a cook. She doesn't work at a restaurant. She works at a hotel. On Saturdays, she doesn't work. She waters the flowers in her garden. 2. This is Bob. He's a farmer. Every day he gets up early. He feeds the animals on his farm. He has got sheep, cows and chickens. He hasn't got horses. On Fridays and Saturdays he doesn't work on the farm. He drives a taxi. He's a taxi driver.
Okay, now after listening, let's check if you guessed the main idea correctly. The correct answer is different occupations. Excellent if you got it right. The texts talk about Jane, who is a cook, and Bob, who is a farmer and a taxi driver. And now, open your student's book, page 62, and do activity number 2 by yourself. Read again and match the text with the suitable picture. Have you finished yet? Okay, let's do it together. Text number 1 is matched with B. Very good. And text number 2 is matched with A. You always amaze me, my dear students. And now let's answer these questions to check if you understood the text you've read. Is Jane a taxi driver? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. She's a farmer. Or no, she isn't. She's a cook. Very good. No, she isn't. She's a cook. Is Bob a farmer? Yes, he is. He is also a taxi driver. No, he isn't. He is a taxi driver. Or no, he isn't. He's a cook. Very good. Yes, he is. He is also a taxi driver. Does Jane work at a restaurant? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. She works at a farm. No, she doesn't. She works at a hotel. Excellent. No, she doesn't. She works at a hotel. Does Bob work on his farm on Saturdays? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. He cooks at a hotel. No, he doesn't. He drives a taxi on Saturdays. Excellent. No, he doesn't. He drives a taxi on Saturdays. Now let's go back to your student's book, page 63, activity 3. Read the text again and correct the mistakes in the sentences. Let's do number 1 together. Jane works at a restaurant. What's incorrect in this sentence, according to the text? Very good. Restaurant is incorrect. Jane works at a hotel. Now pause the video and correct the rest of the sentences by yourself. Are you ready to check your answers? Okay, let's do it. Number 2. Jane works on Saturdays. Does Jane really work on Saturdays? You got it! She doesn't work on Saturdays. She waters the flowers in her garden. Number 3. Bob has got sheep, cows, and horses. What's incorrect in this sentence? Great job! Horses is incorrect. Bob has got chickens, not horses. Number 4. Bob works on the farm on Fridays. What's incorrect here? Excellent! Bob doesn't work on the farm on Fridays. He drives a taxi. Well done, my dear students. Now let's think, what do you want to be in the future and why? Wish you all the best in your future. When I was a child like you, I always wanted to be a teacher because I wanted to make a difference in the lives of as many children as I can. I'll see you soon, my dear students. Thank you for listening. Goodbye for now.